What up, YouTube? Next up, we have Rush. I was asked to check out TheTrees. Dude, a song about trees is wonderful. I don't know anything about trees. The last 20 some odd years I've lived in a desert. I don't get to this. This is beautiful to me. I don't get to see this. I'm in though. I would be down for a little insert of nature. Um, I went on vacation like a week ago, and there was a lot. It was in there was a lot of trees where I was at, albeit I was on a beach in like a lush jungle region, so you'd have to get inland to see like the bigger trees. But it was good to see green nonetheless, right? Anyways, we got Rush. First and foremost, go support, go like, go subscribe, please. Um, I think they're either touring now or maybe just did. Just obviously just two of them, but it's been a while since they were out and about, and I've seen actually if you guys have any like lives, obviously it doesn't have to be on their page, but any lives that they've done from kind of along the way. I'm betting that they're we're sort of limited with what shows they were doing, or maybe not. I honestly I didn't keep up with that. I have a lot going on, but let me know if you have something you want me to check out. Just recent stuff would be cool. But otherwise, this is throwback. Obviously, this is TheTrees. Loved it. I do have lyrics pulled up. Obviously, I haven't heard it. I have not read them. The unrest in the forest. There is trouble. Okay, we'll read it when we get there. 1978 album Hemispheres. Okay, tells a story of oaks and maples. Cool. I like both those trees. Love to have you guys here as well. Make sure you smash that like. Make sure you're subscribed. I appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. All right, let's dive in. Let's see what we got on trees.
There is unrest in the forest, there is trouble with the trees. For the maples want more sunlight and the oaks ignore their pleas.
This song's not about trees at all. I'll get to the lyrics in a second. We got hold on a second. Oh, I love it. What a playful kind of like narrative or way to like add commentary to like, otherwise like when was this made? I'm trying to think of like what was going on in the world. 78. Um there's unrest in the forest, there's trouble in the trees. You can interpret this a couple ways. I feel like there's like hints of, I mean, obvious hints of like just like extreme socialism. And it's like commentary on kind of like your forced equality. Sorry, I'm reading ahead. It's too interesting. Um, like your working class versus your elite, right? And weirdly, this is still very apt today, and it always is. It always will be. Interesting. Okay. Or you could I mean you could take this a different way, like with like just straight up natural competition for resources. Uh Competing for sunlight, and we're talking, I mean, tall and short, light, shade, obviously. We're using these, we're this story symbolically. Um I'm Neil wrote this, right? I'm gonna assume Neil wrote this, yeah. Um okay. I'm having too much fun already. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Getty. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. I you sparked my interest. and even like I love the duality of like the intro. You have this like very soothing kind of just peaceful acoustic guitar intro, and then like right away you probably saw like just out of nowhere chaos, which is storytelling as well. Really interesting. Why can't they be happy in their shade? What a pointed line.
There is trouble in the forest, and the creatures all have fled. As the maples scream oppression, and the oaks just shake their
So good. It's so current, but it's not. More video of this man and his drum kit, please. Dude, some of these like did my voice just crack there? Fitting. We're of that age. Pretty soon I'm gonna start growing hair in interesting places. I'm just kidding. Um it's interesting. Some of these like especially the percussion. It's almost like we're having like it's playful, like fun with this, like some of the sounds in this. It's almost like cartoonesque, if you will. It's almost like making this story about the trees like a children's book, but it's in reference to such a bigger picture, at like a higher level. It's very interesting how this is framed. I'm not sure if that specifically was the intent. That's just what I'm getting, but um I'm not even sure if the intent of if I'm right with my interpretation of the lyrics, which by the way, there are not that many. Um, I mean, if we're using thing and the maple screams oppression, and I mean, there's some very pointed kind of words that kind of led me down that path, but I might be completely wrong. I usually am. I wasn't alive in '78, so
Now there's no more oppression, for they
that's where I got that sort of forced equality from. I mean, it's very so the maples formed a union and demanded equal rights. The oaks are just too greedy. Um, we will make them give us light. Now there's no more oak oppression, for they passed a noble law, and the trees all kept us equal by hatchet, axe, and saw. I love that verse. Oh, it's so good. The weak and short versus the strong and lofty versus the envious versus the privileged. I mean, throw in any comparison you want. Um, the 1%, the 99%, the working class, the upper class, the it's very interesting. It's yeah, I think this is it's kind of just like a critique on just like extreme socialism, I feel like. But no, really good. Really, really good. Wasn't expecting that. I was hoping just to hear about trees. Pines and firs, oaks, maples. I was looking for an education. I don't have trees. Why? I can talk about cactuses all day. Trees. I got nothing on trees, man. I'm just kidding. Love that. Love that piece from Rush. I think that's very apt. I don't know why it took that long for me to get requested this. I thought that was great. They have so much good stuff though. Like I always and I don't do enough of their stuff, but like every time I come back to it, it's always just like wow, like I can honestly throw their albums on just front to back and just listen for days. Um it's one of the groups in the past that like I review that like I thoroughly enjoy, trying to dive in, not just deep dive into lyrics, but just like they do things musically that like sometimes like is kind of not traditional. You might have a 2.5 minute intro. You might throw that intro, that instrumental in the middle of the song, like they just did here. And it's still cool. And they did interesting things through there that like kind of still made me think. Super cool. Love Rush. Go support Rush, go like, go subscribe, please. That's all I got for this. Hope to have you guys here as well. Love to have you guys here as well. If you could, make sure you support, like, comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed. I appreciate that very much. Drop some comments. Let me know what else I should check out by Rush or anybody. The best way to get me is on Patreon. It helps me organize. So if you want to help me, I appreciate that. Some people support. You don't have to. It is a free platform. So jump over there. Come say what's up. Hope you have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you on the next.